It's a lovely Wednesday. Hope everyone is having a great week. Just gone live on LinkedIn and YouTube. So just give me a chance to check that to make sure that I'm live now. Um, yes. So I'm live on LinkedIn and on YouTube. If you are on other platforms watching me now, please make sure to say hello and which city you are kind of watching from in the UK, or which country if you're outside of the UK. Just say your name, where you're from, and it'd be nice to see who's watching now or who's around. And also feel free to drop your comments and questions in. Um, this is the second live session from Figure It Out with Fatema. This is the third year I'm doing that now. Can't believe it. It's gone so fast. So this is the third year I'm doing it. Second episode in 2023. So I'm quite excited, and I love getting the feedback. I think this is why I keep doing those sessions, which is awesome. So as I said, I'm live on LinkedIn and on YouTube. You can watch all the previous episodes on YouTube. Just search Fatema El-Wakeel and I'll put the link in the comments after the episode. And you can also find all the sessions on my podcast on Apple and on Spotify. So all the previous episodes are there with all the chats with other data professionals and academics, and also my own chats as well, like today. So today's live session is interesting. I'm speaking about data strategy and the importance of human behavior. When doing your data strategy, it's really important to consider human behavior, because data strategy is change management in disguise. So if you're working in data strategy, you know how challenging it is. And if you are an academic, you also know it from the research. In data strategy, we speak about analytics, we speak about future technologies. There is so much that you have to plan for and take into account when creating a data strategy. Some of the things that we cover in data strategy make sense to us as practitioners or academics working in the field, but not everything makes sense to outside people or our colleagues from other departments. Similar to when people speak about engineering or finance or marketing or supply chain. If you work in a function, you're very close to it, you understand it more. So the things that we know as practitioners and make sense to us, we need to simplify it. And part of doing that as well is using human behavior. Having this cross-functional buy-in or engagement in the data and analytics is really important. And it is all about the human behavior. Because when you start the data and analytics in an organization, many of the time it's more of a push, you're trying to push it through. You want to reach a stage where your stakeholders are asking for more. The ideal that I've reached at a point was actually that my stakeholders were asking for more project. And I was saying, I'm really sorry, but I don't have enough resources at this point. So just allow me some time to kind of ramp up, which was quite a turnaround. And I loved it. Because all of a sudden you have people understanding analytics, understanding the value of data, and they understand the projects. And this is the bit where I'll be trying to explain a bit today using two examples about human behavior, really. So the first, and both of them, by the way, are not analytics projects. So I'll start with a non-analytics example, and then I'll go through a data project example. And again, as I was saying at the start of the live session, if you're watching now, please say hello, write comments, and ask your questions in the chat, whether on LinkedIn or on YouTube. Yeah, just say hello and send me your questions. So, let me explain a bit more about human behavior using two examples. The first company I'm going to use as an example is Amazon. Amazon, a few years ago, I think now, it's been there for a while, started using the one-click order. It didn't only make it easier for customers to buy without going through the whole process, because now I can just on the app, literally with a click of a button, get everything. Made life much easier for me, for, you know, and to be honest, it made for the organization, it's quite a big thing, because once the customer starts the ease of that, you start straight away like, oh, I ordered this, I can order that as well. And this increased the profits of Amazon by millions of pounds. And I'm going to share the link again in the comments afterwards. But this is a stage where Amazon found how human behavior is actually can actually affect and improve their customer journey. The second example I'm going to go through is Netflix or YouTube. Once you finish watching a video, it is interesting how it just straight away gives you another suggestions and a click of a button. It's like play next. This play next or next episode or next video makes it easy for you. It rolls you off straight away to the next thing. So it keeps you on that platform. And this is the art of human behavior, because you know that people will just, it's just subconsciously or consciously, you're just like watching something and you have this button and you're like, okay, I'll just move to the next. It just keeps you there. And the same, and this science of human behavior is really, I feel it's like it's changed. It's a game changer. And it'd be ideal if you can actually use it in data strategy. And I've personally used it before. It's when you get your customers to understand analytics, you create products for them, you launch a project, get it out, they're using it, and they want the next one. And it's even better if you make it easier for them to request the next project or suggest it for you, so that you straight away, you have a good portfolio that you can start using, you can start prioritizing, and you can start gaining this kind of experience and competitive edge basically in your organization. So make it easier for the functions to and your stakeholders to ask for the next project, suggest the projects that they have, prioritize even projects within their function. You don't want it to be doing all that. You want to make an easy, you want to make it an easy journey for them, like what Amazon is doing for you or what Netflix or YouTube are doing. So from a customer behavior, you want you want to keep them in. You want this pulling of analytics projects. This is really important when it comes to data strategy, is considering this human behavior. And again, as I always say, this is just part of a data strategy. It's not data strategy. What I'm explaining here is just supporting your data strategy. So I'm not sure if you had experience. I've shared a bit about my experience, how I've done this in the past or used it with my stakeholders and internal customers. But let me know your thoughts. Have you used human behavior before? How did you make it easier to prioritize or pick for a function to create their own portfolio? The prioritization cross-functionally, there is so much in it that you can make it very easy for your customers and actually enjoy the journey and keep pushing for more analytics projects, seeing the value. So with that, I will leave you with this thought. Let me know how you've used human behavior in your data strategy, the projects that you've done. I'd love to hear more. And hopefully, I'll come back to you again in March with a chat with more about data strategy. Make sure to follow me on LinkedIn and on YouTube for more videos and more content about data strategy. I try to post on daily basis about data strategy, career tips, and future technologies. Um, so let me know your thoughts, share with me your comments, um, and till then, hopefully I'll see you in March, and have a great evening.